question of which side do I want to be on, right? So it comes down to the lifestyle you're going to live when you're young. Sacrifice 10 years. I believe 10 years is all you need to sacrifice. I got plenty of examples that I could show you that it's 10 years. So by the time you're 30, that's why I know where she's going. She's going to be fine. Just fine. It took me a lot of years to realize this. Like I said, my wife and I have been business owners for 30 years. I've made multiple six figures most of my life. Not sitting where I want to be today because I didn't know this stuff. And I just learned it in the last 5 or 6 years. And now I had an aha moment. I'm like, man, how come I didn't learn this? How come nobody taught me? We start blaming ourselves, right? So again, I applaud you for being here today. I hope you got something pretty decent out of it. And this is more of an overview than in-depth, but I am putting an in-depth one. I do have a YouTube channel, and it'll just be on the YouTube channel. So I've written that, you've got that, my wife's gonna pass something out for you. You got it? So if you wanna review it, or see it, or learn more, keep an eye out on the YouTube channel, and it'll be, each one of those chapters that I show you, there's 12, I'm gonna do minimum hour, hour and a half training on each one, and have resources. I'm a big believer, you guys don't have to believe what I'm telling you. I just want to be the guy that's bringing you a lot of third-party places of where to go that will help you get there. So that's why I said in the beginning, I'm not giving you financial advice of what to do, but if you don't know what's available to you, how can you play the game? And that's all I would hope that they would do for high school. The last semester of high school should be financial literacy. They're getting ready to go out in the world. Some are going to go to school, some aren't. And they should teach that stuff. But I think when Henry Ford designed the assembly line, things kind of went sideways there. They need a lot of drones to run their factories. And guess who the drones are? Most Americans. So, let me see. So, I put on here 4 books that I recommend to read, and I actually put them in the order in which to read them, because I think when you read each one, again, I'm an Audible guy. I've got them all on my phone, and I listen to them all on a regular basis. They're really strong, powerful books. They can help you really make that mindset shift. You get to thinking more about your finances than you probably do already, about growing them. And then I put my phone number on there and the YouTube channel. So other than that, if you could now fill out the bottom half of that thing, which is my little report card, that would be awesome. Does anybody have any questions? Come on, think of one. Throw one at me.
On that investment sheet, what does CD stand for?
Certificate of deposit. Personally, I'm not a fan. Do some homework on it. So the certificate of deposit is this, it's time. Let's say you had $1,000. You go give it to the bank. You know how the bank only pays you 1/4% on your savings account, right? Which is 285 years for you to double your money, so it's not doing you any good there. The bank says, hey, we're gonna give you 1.75% on your money. Give me the $1,000, stick it in here for the year, you can't touch it, and I'm gonna give you 1.75%. Or I've seen them as high as 2, maybe 2.25%. But based on the rule of 72, is that gonna do you any good? No, there's much better vehicles to put in there. It's a great way for banks to make a lot of money. Because what do they think, what do you think they do with your $1,000?
That's it.
They lend it to Faith at, what do you think, what rate? At the bank? 7, 8, 6 to 9% depending on her credit score. So they're giving you 1.75, they're giving it to her for 8%, they're making the difference. So in a sense, you loan her money and they're getting paid.
They're making money off my money.
Yeah. So when you're really wealthy, a CD is kind of a safe way to park some money, right? I'm okay with them. When you're real wealthy, you're like, I gotta go stick this $100,000. It's better in the bank. I don't need it for a year anyway. Better to make 1.75 or 2.25, whatever they want to give you, than just let it sit there, right? So for the wealthy, it's a decent vehicle. For the people who don't have a lot of money and they can only afford 1,000, 5,000, maybe 10,000 bucks, there's much better vehicles to place it in, for sure. Okay, but that's what CD stands for. Any other questions? Okay. Did you enjoy the class?
It's great, it's awesome, very informative.
Thank you, thank you. So this is the first time I did it in a classroom style. Usually I do it one-on-one.